and one below, and I think on that we'll stop with the roundup of pairings for the open section. Germany, who has not had a very easy start to the tournament, they've won a few matches on the bounce and are now playing against Armenia and Vincent Keimer, who had a bit of trouble in the early rounds, beginning by actually 1 out of 3. He lost his first and third games. He won some games since and is doing a bit better, I guess.
Yeah, Germany lost 2 matches actually, yes, in this tournament, and definitely had to win everything.
Both of them when Vincent lost.
I heard from the trainer that they're doing normally quite well against Armenia, but still, of course, this match is just a new one, and everything is still possible. See some.
And we've seen how tough Armenia is. Sure, on paper they might not be the favorites, but even yesterday against Hungary, it took Ledura on the bottom board to actually win the game, to win the match. They're very solid on every single board.
and some results also, and more or less
the repeating moves. They've made 2-time repetitions so far. I'm just going to show this. Look at this. Knight c2, a7, a3, c6, c2, a7, and now Gukesh. Gukesh can play knight a3 and trigger a peaceful result. Nothing happened in this game. It was just maneuvering. The same structure was maintained. I think that no reason for Gukesh, who's down on the clock, for any shenanigans given Arjun's position.
Do you think he's going to be agreeing to repetition?
I'm pretty. I mean, yeah, I think so. And you know, he understands that Prague is worse, but Arjun is better than Prague is worse. Prague has serious chances. Arjun very likely to win. Again, that look to the side. I think we're going to see a handshake.
It does it all, right? Yeah. I mean, this was exactly the scenario of Tanya. You're looking, then looked on the side, and that's when you're going on downhill with your decision. When you start considering that, okay, maybe I should, you go look at the other games, and practically almost doesn't matter what you see, you go for a draw.
Mm-hmm. And listen, maybe he'll make me look like a fool, but the problem is, yeah, you got to pass pawn. But black has this d4 square, so the moment you take your eye off of it, black sinks his teeth into d4. The d6 pawn is a weakness in name only. It's perfectly well protected. Gukesh now down to 10 minutes. Looking to the side, darting across are his eyes. To the score sheet they go. And back to the hotel room, I think the players will soon go. I don't know why.
And it's interesting.
Like Yoda suddenly.
What did he play?
Knight a3. And Nodirbek doesn't even claim repetition. I mean, he's confident in his position.
The interesting thing with this pawn on b4, that in 1 second you think it's a powerful pass pawn, and the other moment you think it's a weakness. It's kind of a tricky pawn on b4.
It's like those illusions, right? You look at it closely, it's an old lady. And then you stand a little further, it's a young woman. And Gukesh, actually, I apologize, he is the one who can fix the draw with knight c2. He got up there, took a millisecond look at his teammates, sat back down. There's no other move, Judith. b5, knight d4 is foolish.
Yes, because then suddenly the a3 knight is very much out of play. The knight on d4 centralized, threatening with knight f3 fork and knight b3 at the same time. So white would get not a good position. So white should guard the d4 square by playing knight c2.
I'm going to give the guarantee that we will see repetition. There's no way Gukesh with this. He's looking around, and it's that mental release, and he's done it. And a look at his opponent, eyebrows raised. Shall we call it a day? Yes, we shall.
Yes.
But they shall. We shall not. We still got games going.
But they are looking for an arbiter who just arrived.
Handshake, draw.